Morning, Dave.
Morning.
So today we are going to be making a rainbow light. Okay, so you can put in your window on a Thursday when you do your round of a clap for the NHS, or just use it as a pretty light. So these are what they look like. And I'll put a picture on of what they look like in the dark, because they're really effective in the dark, but they won't show up in the light. But quick whiz round of what you will need to make your rainbow light. So first thing is a plastic cup. So there's a cup. This one is made out of a yogurt pot. So you could have a clear yogurt pot or a laundry liquid measure, or just a plastic cup like this. And inside the cup, when you've finished, you will need an LED candle. Obviously you can't use a real candle. Now if you haven't got one of these LED ones, if you use a jam jar, a glass jam jar, then you can use a wax candle, but just make sure that you secure the candle into the jar really well. So you can either use a hot glue gun to do that, sand or pebbles or anything that will secure it. Okay, the next thing you will need, sorry about that, some colouring pens in the colours of the rainbow, some sellotape, some scissors, a ruler, some paper. I'm using scrap paper here because we're going to bless you, and a pen.
Oh dear, excuse me.
Are you done?
Yes, that's right.
So after his sneezing fit and he ran off to wash his hands, we shall begin. So the first thing you do, if you take the plastic cup, and you lay it on the paper that way. No, the other way, that's it. Lay it on the paper, and you want to measure mark with the pen the height of the cup.
About there.
Yeah. Okay. And then just use the ruler to draw a line across where that mark is. Yeah. And cut along the line. Okay, so then take your piece of paper and you want to draw 7 lines, which are the 7 colours of the rainbow. You can use a ruler to make it so that they're all equal. Mark 7 lines on the paper. Now you can either go horizontally.
I'll do it that way.
You're going to do it that way. Okay, so if you mark your 7 lines, they don't have to be absolutely dead equal, but just make sure they're pretty evenly spaced.
I reckon we'll get 7 that way.
Yes, you will. You will.
Right.
So the easiest way to do it, Dave, is take the ruler and measure the length of that piece of paper.
21, 20 and a
21
half. 20.
so 21 centimetres roughly.
Yeah.
Okay, so divide 21 by 7.
3.
So 3.
Oh,
3.
yeah.
7
threes
threes
are
are
21, aren't
21.
they? Yes.
Yeah. So every 3 centimetres, make a mark.
Down this side.
Yeah.
That's there.
That's it. There you see, you don't just get Craftyannie workshop sessions, you get a bit of maths as well.
Do.
And then you just need 2 more, so that should work. 6,
There, in the bottom there.
7. There you go. So now you've got your marks, you can start colouring in each section. So yeah, it's sometimes easier to just mark them off, although it doesn't always matter, but red.
I'll do red first.
Okay. So Dave's going to start colouring his rainbow, and we'll be back in a minute to show you how he got on. So here we are back again, and you can see Dave has nearly finished his rainbow.
That's the better one.
You did miss his rendition of True Colours.
It's Cyndi Lauper impression.
His Cyndi Lauper impression. Oh dear. So you can see we have the 7 colours of the rainbow coming along. I think Dave finds this quite therapeutic. So what you can do with these, and I will show you in a few workshops time, is you can, if you've got some plastic cups that you might have had for a barbecue or something like that, if you have a string of plastic cups, you could actually make a string of these and use them and connect them up to make some string lights. I have got some string lights and I have got some plastic cups, so we can do that in a future workshop, and then you can have a nice rainbow light outside permanently. But carrying on with this,
blue.
try that one. If you haven't got colouring pens, you can use paints, pastels, chalks, crayons. You can use whatever you like to make your rainbow. And there he goes, and that is the completed rainbow.
It's alright, isn't it?
It does. Now Dave, being a perfectionist, will make sure that it's perfectly coloured.
No white showing.
That's it. I think you're there,
You
Dave.
think that's it?
I think it
Right.
is, yes.
There we go.
Okay, so next stage is you take your cup, your glass, your plastic glass, and you take your sellotape and you sellotape one end of the rainbow to the glass. Now I'm going to have to give Dave some assistance here, so just put that there. So if I hold that there like that, and that's that side sellotape. Then you wrap it round. Now it won't be a snug fit because the glass isn't straight edged, but it doesn't matter if it's not a straight fit. Just make sure that the paper is straight so it will stand up. That's it.
A bit tighter than that.
No, it don't. No, because it will wrinkle.
Ah,
So it won't be straight.
so
That's it.
about there.
Yeah. Let me hold that.
Yeah, a bit of tape.
So I'm holding that down for Dave. It is easier if you have a bit of assistance when you do this bit. So it stands like that.
That's it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And that is your completed rainbow light. Now if you want to, you don't have to do this. You can put a bit of tape around the top like that. But it's not necessary.
Should I put a bit of tape around the top?
Yeah, you can put a bit of tape around the top. So just put it a couple of bits
Just a bit round there. Just
and
at the
overlap
full
it at the
corner.
top. Yeah.
Am I still filming?
Yes. Pick that up. So then we're just going to put a little bit of tape at the top. Now, as I said, you don't have to do this. There you go.
Okay.
But it just makes it a little bit more secure.
There.
That's it.
There you go.
And then all you need to do is put your candle light, LED light, into the glass, and when it gets dark you can see your rainbow lights, and I'll take some pictures when it's dark and put those on so you can see what they look like. But for the moment it's goodbye from me, and it's goodbye from Rainbow Dave.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.